Okay, I'm going to teach a brief, as far as I'm aware so far, mini yoga class today. I haven't taught a Facebook Live in a while for reasons unknown, but I'm here today and I'm going to teach and I'm excited. So, if you've not done yoga before, I tend to attract beginners to my classes. Have some water with you. I don't anticipate we'll create a huge amount of sweat. But first guidelines that I want to make clear is that you are in charge of your body. So you're responsible for how you feel in your body. If you need to stop, you stop. If you need to adjust the movement, you adjust the movement. If you want to allow yourself to go deeper into the movement, you do that. You're really in charge of the capabilities and how far you can extend at any given time in your body. So full authority I hand to you. You're in charge of your body. And now we can begin. Okay. Oh, and by the way, this is a drawing. That was a lovely hand gesture I did, I know. But essentially, this top here is a drawing of mine. I drew this picture maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And then I happened to buy a rose one day and I saw it in front of this picture and I took the photo and shabam. So there we go. Thank you to my chest and my top. Okay, so have some water if you've got some with you. Okay, and just placing your hands, palms facing down on your knees, relax your shoulders, lift tall through the crown of your head, close your eyes, and just breathe in and out through your nose. Now obviously if you've got a blocked nose, you just find a way to breathe gently in and out through your mouth, but ideally in and out through your nose. And just imagine all of your attention, awareness and presence kind of coming back to you from everything you've been focused on, all people, places, anywhere your energy has been focused, pull it right back to you and just ground your presence and awareness right down into your physical body, your legs, right down through your coccyx, and imagine your energy, your awareness just grounding, just sitting nice, just sitting deep into the earth below you. So it's more something you're imagining, and so it's a weight, you feel a heaviness kind of drop down through your body. And allow yourself to kind of feel supported by the ground underneath you. So it's you're kind of allowing gravity to hold your body. You're giving into gravity and allowing that gravity to prop you up. Instead of holding yourself on top of the earth, you relax into it and allow that support to lift you. It's a good analogy. So breathing here in and out through your nose. Two more times. Deep belly breathing. Okay, just a few more breathing practices. What we're going to do now is alternate nostril breathing. So bringing your fingers in, having your thumb and your little finger out. And we're going to close over the right nostril. Breathe in through your left nostril. Close your left nostril. Open your right and breathe out. Breathe in through your right nostril. Close your right nostril, open your left and breathe out. So we're going to do 3 to 4 more rounds of this, so just follow your own breathing left to right, opening and closing in your own balance. Let your breath come nice and deep into your stomach and breathe it all out as you breathe out. So continuing left to right now. Two more times, left to right, in through your left nostril. Open your right nostril and breathe out. One more time each side. And placing both hands back on your knees just for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Okay, awesome. Now, interlace your fingers, pressing your palms up, lifting up nice and tall, really open through your chest, open your throat. Really imagining you're creating space between all of your vertebrae. And just breathe in and out here. And then from here, just going to move myself back, walking your hands forward, relax your shoulders, tuck your chin, curl through your spine at first. So just as an example, instead of kind of reaching forward for that really kind of like tight pull from your spine, first just soften into it. Just get really soft. Find your comfort in your lower back first. Make sure there's enough breathing room. And then if you've got room, then you've got to open and pull out from there. But first you want to start soft. Make sure you're there nice and comfy. And then stretch forward a bit deeper if you have the space. So just relaxing forward. Let your head hang. Let your neck hang. And breathing gently into this part of your lower back. Breathing here. Two deep breaths. And gently walking yourself up. Walk your hands in. Okay, we're going to do a side stretch. So placing your left hand on the ground, reaching up. Now, just so you know, for me it might look a bit claustrophobic because I'm in a hallway. But you might have space in your luxurious living lifestyle. So placing your left hand on the ground, reaching over, gently soften through your neck and shoulders. So your shoulders are dropping away from your ears. Relaxing, curling over. Breathing into this part of your rib cage, lower belly. Soften your feet and toes. Relax your neck. Go as deep as you can without pulling too hard that you can't breathe into that space. And then gently lifting yourself up and coming over to the right side. Reaching gently, making sure you have space to breathe here so your rib cage can expand, your stomach can breathe, your pelvis can open, and you're just stretching out, breathing here, relaxing your shoulders and neck. Really relax your jaw and your toes. So see if you can wriggle your toes around, soften through your jaw. And then coming back up, and again, we're going to very gently roll our shoulders back. Breathing and forward. And lifting your arms up again. Interlace your fingers, stretching up. Opening through your throat. And then curling through your spine, relaxing down. And we're going to come into a twist now. But first we're just going to change the cross of our legs. So if you've been doing these, for some of you, crossing your legs might not be comfortable. So some of you might be kind of sitting a bit like this or like this, or you might have found another way to do this. So that's totally fine. But if you have had your legs crossed, just change the cross. I'm going to come into a twist now. So left hand comes behind you, lifting up through your right shoulder and just looking over your left shoulder, looking along your nose. Relax your shoulders down, gentle twist. And then if you want, you can bring this right hand over a little bit. Lifting tall through your spine, relax your shoulders. Breathing into your stomach, in and out through your nose. And then come back up to center, lifting both arms up now, arms parallel, lifting up, and just gentle twist first. I personally like to soften through the center first and then twist. Because if you want to come and twist from this rigid place, you're like pulling your body. First you want to soften and create space. twist, and then lengthen. Okay, so we're lifting up, soften, twist. You can lift up again. So you've got space to breathe, and from that breathing space, you can then come a little bit deeper into the twist. Hand comes to the right knee, lifting tall through your spine. Relax your shoulders, looking along your nose, breathing into your stomach. And then gently coming back in, lifting both arms up. Relaxing down. Place your hands just behind you here. And if you can, just kind of lift your hips off of the ground, opening up through the front of your body. Let your head come back. And then gently curling under. If you have some water, take some water, because I'm about to do it. Okay. Sorry, I just burped. Come on to all fours now. So, knees directly under your hips, and your hands are under your shoulders. And just soften through your spine here a little bit. Move around, breathing. Ease and moving, like you're grooving. If you haven't guessed, I like to make jokes that make me laugh a lot through the class, and sometimes people just laugh at me, not with me. Sometimes they laugh with me, but often it's at me, and I am perfectly happy with that. Okay, roll your shoulders back, arching up as you breathe in. So you're tucking your pelvis under, and then we're going to curl and tuck your chin into your throat. So I can't really show you very well sideways, this is in a hallway, but this is cat-cow. So the cow reaches up, and then you curl under through your spine. Really pushing up through the center of your spine, tucking your chin, tucking your pelvis under, and then tucking your pelvis back now, rolling up as you breathe in 2 or 3 more times, and then curling under. So find your own rhythm and pace with your breath. 2 more times. One more time. Soft, easy movements. And then come back to center. Tuck your toes underneath you here. And gently sit your hips back on your heels. Reach your hands forward. Soften your shoulders. Let your head hang through. Breathing here. Breathing into your stomach area. If you need to untuck your toes, go for it. Otherwise, just sitting back, letting your body open. 2 deep breaths. One more. And gently pressing into your hands, lifting your head up, and we're going to come into downward dog here. So we keep our toes tucked under. Your hands here are about shoulder width apart. And just with the hands placement, you really want to spread your palms as much as you can, with this middle finger pointing forward and this thumb supporting, and you really kind of using that platform, and you're using the heel of your hand, but you're also really placing that pressure right through the fingers as well. So it's a grounded pushing forward. So both hands here, tuck your toes, lifting your hips up towards the sky, letting your head hang through, relax your shoulders. Your feet are hip width apart, your toes turn slightly inwards, so your little pigeon-toed. Relax your shoulders, let your head hang through, breathing here. And you can walk on your heels back and forth if you like, just to open up through your legs. And then just kind of find your balance. Now I'm on a slightly slippery carpet, so it's not the best to stay for a long amount of time. So just see how you're feeling. And then we're going to step the left foot through. So bring your left foot through in between your hands. Roll your shoulders back. Relax your hips. Open up through your chest, just looking along your nose. And just kind of move around here. Very gentle. Relax. And so you're letting your hips kind of pull, just drop down. The weight is pulling down. You're not pushing your hips down. They're just kind of dropping down naturally. And making sure you can breathe. Okay, and we're going to step this back foot forward to meet the front foot. Keep your knees slightly bent. Feet about hip width apart, slightly bent, letting your upper body hang through, letting your head hang through. Keep your fingertips on the ground, breathe in and just lift up through your nose and your chin, looking along your nose. Keep your knees soft. Breathe out, bend forward. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, bend forward. One more time, breathe and lift up. And breathe out, bend forward. And just for a moment here, keep your knees soft. See if you can slide the palms of your hands underneath your feet. Relax your shoulders, letting your upper body hang here. Really letting your head hang from your neck. One more breath if you've got it in you. Remember, you don't have to do anything I'm guiding you to do here. You can choose. And then we're just going to come out of that very gently. And we're going to step our left foot back now. So your right foot stays in between your hands, stepping your left foot back. Letting your hips kind of just sit here. Relax your shoulders, open your chest, just looking along your nose. Feeling into your hips. You don't want to, from my opinion, you don't want to ever really get that strong pulling sensation in your joints. That's overextending. You never want to push your body before it's ready to go into a space. You want to create space, allow, create opening, and let it move into it naturally. So you just test, you feel into what feels good, what feels like an opening, what feels like a stretch, not what feels like a pushing or a pain. So just let yourself sit into that. And we're just going to tuck our hips back and reach out through our front leg for a moment in your toes, just looking along your nose. And then coming forward. One more time, back. Looking along your nose and coming forward. Okay, we're going to do this on the other side just to match things up a little bit. So slide that back foot back. Bring that one forward. Even though we've stretched into this already, we're just going to do that gentle reaching forward. And then lifting back, tuck your toes. Gentle reaching forward. Lifting back and touching toes. And then just come forward. And reaching this left foot back. We're going to come into downward dog again, which is also a human V shape. Kind of like this for the visual people out there. So lifting your hips up, letting your head hang through, knees are soft. Breathing here. And then lowering your knees down. And just gently tucking up into cat. And then rolling under, arching up through your throat. Gently, one more time, just gently curling up just to move things about. And then come back to neutral for a moment and just doing like a dog wagging its tail type of thing. So twisting your hips, you can see my hip twisting there, and your head, so you're kind of making your spine go like this and like that and like this and like that instead of up and down. I hope that makes sense. So you twist and then come back to center and twist over to the right side as if you look trying to see a tail. And breathe out and in and breathe out and back to center. Okay, coming into child's pose now. Take some water if you have some. So if you don't know what child's pose is, I'm going to show ya. So you're tucking your knees under. So also, if your knees can't do this position, that's fine. Bring your legs in front of you and just coming to an easy bend, okay? But if your knees can do this position, you might even need like a prop or a support under your hips so it's not so much pressure under your knees, so you can sit it underneath your leg store. Or if you're someone like me who is born with amazingly flexible limbs and joints, you might be doing this with your knees. So letting your head come forward, letting your forehead rest on the ground, hands down by your side, palms facing up. And we're going to really relax into this. So we're going to stay here for a few breaths. So just let yourself soften into this. Focus on your breathing, and I will talk you out of it when it's time. We won't be staying here for an eternity, but maybe 5 to 8 breaths kind of thing, all right? So let yourself really soften into this. Okay. And breathing right down your spine, right down into your hips. So imagine your breath is kind of flowing right down into your pelvis and almost pushing out through your buttocks. So you're kind of opening down. And you're allowing space to expand through your spine, through your body. And you're letting your breath and gravity do all the work. So you're letting gravity open your body. You're letting gravity soften your nervous system. You're letting your breath flow in its natural way, which will soften your nervous system. And you're letting your mind just kind of go for a while, letting your head drop down. So just breathing here. Three more deep breaths, easy breathing. Now gently place your hands underneath your shoulders, pressing yourself up very gently. Bringing your feet back in front of you very gently, the way you move. What we're going to do now is we're going to come down to lie down on the ground to do a kind of short Savasana, which is like Yoga Nidra, which is conscious sleep, which is really, if I translate from all of the different yogi language, is lying down and letting me guide you through some gentle breathing, and it's very relaxing. So what I'd like you to do, please, is place your hands just around your knees and gently allow yourself to roll back on your spine. Hug your knees into chest. Now I'm going to come up, but you stay down there. So you're on your back and just rocking left to right. So you're massaging through your lower back on the ground. Just really breathing into your stomach. Continuing left to right a few more times. And then bring your body back to center. Just hug those knees in a little bit tighter. Deep breath into your belly. Relax your shoulders and neck. And then very gently reaching your right leg down along the ground. So you're reaching your legs out to lie down. Then your left leg. And remember, I'm not doing this with you. I'm just going to guide you. So follow my instruction. And then you're releasing your right arm down on the ground. Your left arm. So your whole spine is resting on the ground. Your head is resting on the ground. You're letting your hips kind of way down into the ground. Your feet are kind of splayed open, so your hips are open. You're letting the weight of your body pull down into the ground and just allowing your body to be heavy here. So gently tucking your chin, lifting up through the crown of your head so your spine opens up a little bit more. Move around through your shoulders so your shoulder blades are kind of splayed and open. Your chest is open. Soften around through your hips. Just wriggle your hips left to right until you feel your kind of balance through your hips. Let your thighs and your knees be heavy. You might want to shake your legs a little bit just to release out any gripping tension in your muscles, and then kind of relax it and really soften through your feet. And your eyes are closed. And just focus on your breathing. So you're breathing into your stomach. Softening through your rib cage. Softening through your throat. Through your forehead. Crown of your head. And softening through your ears and your shoulders. Your breast muscle and tissue, allowing your arms to be heavy, your elbows to soften, your forearms and wrists, softening through your hands and the palms of your hands. Softening through your fingers, so right through your thumbs, first finger, second finger, third finger, and your little fingers. And then just feel the weight of your spine on the ground. So really allow the skeleton of your body, all the bones in your body, to kind of be heavy and pulling into the ground. Feeling the middle of your back, allowing a heaviness to kind of come through right the center of your spine, in the middle of your back, and just pull gently into the ground. It's more of an allowing, a giving over of the weight of your body, of this part of your body, rather than a kind of pushing. It's a allowing. And feeling down into your hips now, and releasing out any pressure you have in your hips. So just softening through your hips, through your pelvis, through your thighs, relaxing the fronts of your thighs, and the backs of your thighs. Softening down your inner thighs, so feeling into your groin, just relaxing any holding around your groin, down the sides of your thighs, and around by your knees, softening underneath your knees. And relaxing down through the fronts of your shins now. So the fleshy part of your shins, just a little over to the side. Relaxing your calves, right in the center of your calves. See if you can feel for the upper fleshy part of your calves, right in the center there. There's a point there that if you release from that point, really relaxes your lower legs. It's just an intention, it's just an awareness. It's just you can even imagine it. And it will still work. It will still guide your body gently. So bring your attention now down into your ankles. Softening through your ankles right around the bone. Bring your attention down into your heels. The soles of your feet right in the arches there. the balls of your feet and all of your toes, from your big toes right down to your little toes. Feeling the tops of your feet, the tops of your legs, the tops of your hips, stomach and chest. Feeling the front of your throat and softening the soft spot right underneath your chin and neck, around your jaw, your forehead. And bring your attention now right into the center of your head, so right behind, so in between your eyes and then back about an inch. Just imagining you could see right from the center of your head. And relaxing through your ears, so the tops of your ears and your inner ears. And remember to breathe deep, full, easy breaths, almost a lightness of breath, that your breath is gently breathing you. Easy breathing. Taking 3 more breaths here. Just breathing into your stomach, feeling your belly rise as you breathe in and gently fall as you breathe out. 2 more times, deep, easy breaths. And feeling your hips and legs and your feet. And just taking 2 breaths in and out of your mouth now. So easy breaths in and out of your mouth, 2 breaths. And wriggle through your toes at the same time. Okay, so gently rolling your body. Wriggle your fingers as well, just soften your jaw and roll your body over to the right side. Bring your left knee with you, bring both arms and both legs with you. You're still lying on the ground. You're just kind of like taking a little nap. Take a deep breath into your stomach area here and breathe it all out. Using your left hand now, press into your left hand, reach away through your left leg and bring yourself up to a seated position. So crossing your legs if you can. Just to finish off here. Okay, so placing your hands at your knees, palms facing up. 3 easy breaths. 2 more. Okay, bringing your palms together now, plugging your thumbs into the center of your chest. Just feeling for your heartbeat, so feeling right in the center of your chest, lifting up through your crown. Now, if you'd like to, you can join me with this. I don't usually chant, but I'm going to finish off with an Om. The reason being, because when we make this sound, this often brings a reverberation into the heart and relaxes your body and will help to kind of integrate everything we've moved around just through your nervous system. It's just a vibration and reverberation that we make through our voice. And its presence is in the heart. And so we're feeling into our heart here. I'm going to take a deep breath in and out. And on the next out breath, a gentle Om. Gently open your eyes. And we are done. Thank you for joining me. If you would like some more classes, you can go to emmasumneryoga.com. I have a blog there as well. And you can send me a message via Facebook or email if you have any questions. Thank you for being here.